chart literally says, you want to know what this chart says? People who are in relationships do what's necessary.
I agree.
These are real people who are polled in marriages. Real people polled in marriages and with kids. What they're literally telling you is that they do what's necessary.
Why are you so angry about your?
Yeah, but am I not agreeing with you?
No, not you. No, I'm just saying we're making this way more complicated than it has to be. It's do what's necessary for the family. We trying to dissect this shit. If you don't want to be in a family, don't be in a family.
But if you gonna do what you gotta do, if it's 50-50, 80-20, 100, and you broke because you ain't got a job because you switching jobs, and she got it because she's straight, whatever that looks like, right? Because I'm gonna back you. I'm here for you. We are all going to have ups and downs in some capacity, and so stay aware of we're just gonna do what the fuck we have to do because we sticking through it and we getting through it. There is no not getting through it.
What's up, Mr. Lego?
Sweeney, do you realize, because this part is important, do you realize it's just the mindset of a woman? If you live and you and a woman live together and y'all going 50-50 on the bills, right? At some point, she's going to start, like we said before, start trying you, start doing dumb shit.
Hell no, I'm here to win. Why am I going to try you?
And you as a man are going to put your foot down, and she's going to look at you like you crazy. And now you just lost control of the household. Now you're in a situation where y'all either gotta split up or something, because at the end of the day, if you're not paying the majority of the bills, she is not going to respect you. She's going to see you as her equal. And that is what it is.
Let go. You paid 80% of the bills and your marriage still fell apart. What the fuck are we talking about?
That has nothing to do with nothing. You're trying to throw
no. What I'm saying is no, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to discount majority of Americans that's already doing this shit.
I'm looking at human behavior.
We know what's what. When you talk to real people, when I talk to real women who are married, all of them say exactly the same thing I'm saying, and exactly goes along with that damn chart I keep putting up. They do what's necessary. We keep doing this bullshit. Like, if that's the type of women that you've been coaching and talking to, and that's the mindset that you have, fair. Those are some women that there are a lot of women that behave that way. I'm not denying that. But God damn it, man, what are we doing here?
Jasmine?
Most of the time, women is not going to lose respect for you because of the money. They're going to lose respect for something else you're doing. Like either you're talking to her crazy, you're treating her crazy, you're cheating, you're doing something else. That's when she's going to start losing respect. And then she's going to be like, how dare you cheat on me and you're paying 50% of the bills? Like, so it's like, you're going to, that's going to be the teeter. But as long as you good.
Kind of understand what I'm saying then, Jasmine, right?
Yeah, but long as you good and you're treating her right, she ain't going to care if you drop down to 40, 30 and you only paying 30%.
Yes, she will. She going to disrespect you because I know I'm going to disrespect you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. Thank you.
But that's why she's not with nobody.
I'm not
with that y'all say
women is going to happen, bro. I accept women for who they are. They're going to act crazy at some point, and you're going to have to be like, yo, what you doing? And if you paying 50 or 40% of it, she going to be like, who the hell you talking to?
Hold on, y'all. Let me get Ruth in there. Go ahead, Ruth. You got something to add to this conversation?
She's a runner. She's a track star.
Come on, Ruth. You can do it. We believe in you.
She might be struggle streaming a little bit.
I'll say something real quick. I thought the video said that he pays all the bills. Why are we talking about 50-50 and 80-20 and 70-30?
Because I think in the beginning, I think he was saying, let's stop the
He said the majority of the bills. It was all about 50-50.
Yeah, he was saying, let's stop the 50-50 talk. And then if you really think about it, most people should just come together instead of
trying. We're not rich. And we're not rich.
Keep trying to go back.
That's a negative. That's a negative in the first place. You're rich. You got to say that you're rich to be rich to receive.
No, rich mean there's words main thing. Rich is actually rich has a definition to it. We got to stop this shit. Y'all know exactly what he meant when he said we not rich. Come on, y'all.
Love and I was saying if I was able to do it,
and then after that, he's going to do all the bills.
Y'all can do it. Come on, y'all.
That's
believe
wrong,
in
though.
Well, that's why it's important. I was going to say that's why it's important to just vet properly, because like there are some women that do have that mindset, and it's unfortunate, right? The examples I've seen, people came together. You know, people came together and they made it work. But unfortunately, in this time that we live in today, there are some women that actually think like that, that like they will lose respect. They do have these expectations for men, and it's up to you to be able to make sure that you don't line yourself with that. But
all I'm saying.
But I agree with people on the panel. I won't say most because I haven't spoken to everybody, and I don't know how their households are ran. But you do have some women that have no problem. Even some of the women on the panel, they say, "I'm still stick with him as long as he's a good man, good character, integrity. You know, take care of the kids, hold down the household. I'm gonna ride with him." And to Sweeney's point, that does exist. So every woman don't think one way or another, and it's gonna be up to you for you to choose which path you want to go, because you can go down the path of trouble, or you can go down the path without those headaches.
But at some point, you're gonna act like a child.
So, Pink Pineapple, you saying that if your man didn't have a job, you know, he lost his job, and for the next 5 years, he wasn't able to get that, you know, that type of job to help more substantial bills. You were primarily paying like those heavy bills by yourself, maybe had to work overtime. I don't know. You would be okay with that for 5 years?
I think that I wouldn't be with a man who wouldn't have another job in 5 years. That he has a certain level of determination, education, or trade to be able to do something where he would be able to cultivate some type of revenue. So I would be.
So that's the thing. Like we're talking about.
But would I wait 5 years? Could I wait? Yes. In a lifetime, I'm not gonna lie and say that I wouldn't wait 5 years. I'd hate for 5 years to be a differentiating factor when we can benefit so much more beyond that. You know, if this man is building towards something, I see his growth, I see what he's capable of, and not just wishing this on him, that I know his greatness. And by trade, unfortunately, I feel like men can easily make 10 times more money than women. He's going to be able to find an opportunity to help benefit us at some point. And if it's 5 years that's taken out of our life where I have to commit to ensuring that our family is solid for 20 more years or 30 more years or 50 more years of him making sure that I'm fine, I'm willing to stay for that.
I do want to add this too, because I always go by the spectrum, right? And if I had a choice to be on which side I want to be on, whether I would rather be on the spectrum of making more money, then that's the side I want to be on versus not making. So, but can it work? Yeah, it can work. But I think a man's mindset should be always to continue to grow. And then that way I think that he can eliminate a lot of things. I don't believe that men should be stagnant and they should get complacent. I still think they should always have that growth mindset, like no matter the situation. And I think 9 out of 10, everything will be okay. Like it shouldn't be so hard for you to think not to grow. It should just come natural. Unfortunately, it doesn't come natural to everybody, but if I had a decision, if I had which side to lean on, I'm gonna lean on the side where I want to try to get to the bag. I want to try to grow. I want to try to keep elevating in life no matter what it is.